Hello everybody, it's vanburman here. Welcome back to another video today. As you can tell by the title of the video, we're going to be doing the review of the Betron, I always struggle to pronounce it, S2 on-ear Bluetooth headphone majigs. So, when I first got the, just for disclosure, when I first got these, I left them on the loudest setting, playing some music for about 6 hours or so, just to try and burn it in. Just so, you know, give the drivers a chance to warm up, so to speak. I don't know if it's a real thing or not. I heard someone say it once, so I always do it when I get new headphones. But yeah, so just so you know, so there's obviously a decent amount of playtime that this has had in just over the last week. So yeah, I apologise for the croakiness in my voice. I'm not sure if it's still the cold, or if it's from last night, or the night before. So, yeah. Now, I've been wearing these wherever I've been going out, and so these have come with me to work, to the gym. That's basically pretty much where they've come with me. And they've held up really well. I've not noticed anything on the aesthetics to have gone wrong. Everything's held up really well, as I would have hoped, but you know, you never know. Long term, I'm not too sure. I'm not 100% convinced on the ear cups in, say, 6 months' time, whether they'd still be, if I continue to use them every day, whether they'd still be like that. The battery life seems to be fairly consistent with the reports, so it looks like you do get between 6 and 8 hours, which is, for my mind, is sufficient. I've not had it ever run out of battery on me. I've probably charged it, probably put it on to charge about 3 times in just over the last week. So yeah, it's not really too much of an inconvenience. In terms of how long it takes to charge, I'm not sure. I'm pretty punctual when it comes to charging my devices, and I usually take around a power bank with me anyway. If I do need to, you know, if I did run out, for example, on the way to work, I could charge it while I'm at work and use it for the way home. But I didn't have any of those issues, so 6 to 8 hours seems to be around the correct ballpark, which is, you know, it is decent. Obviously, you know, it's unfair comparison to compare it to the Marshalls, which are, well, 10 times the price, and they obviously have a 30-hour battery life. So, you know, it just depends on your use case and all that sort of stuff. It is, of course, very nice that you have the aux input, the 3.5mm jack, and yeah. I did listen to it over there, and there wasn't any major noticeable difference in the sound quality between through the cable and through Bluetooth, which is quite nice. But the audio comes with some trade-offs. It's not the loudest by any stretch of the imagination. The loudest on here is still definitely comfortable. You know, comfortable listening. The headphones do a decent job of their passive noise cancellation, which I don't even think is listed on the product description for them. But it's like they're actually pretty decent. They do a fairly good job. Obviously, there's no water sweat resistance to speak of, but I have worn these at the gym, and they've been perfectly fine. They've withstood that. Not that I tend to do many head exercises, so yeah, but no, I mean, they're not too tight around the head either, which is really nice. You know, you do get a nice feel. You don't feel as though they're, you know, want to close in on you, which I've experienced with headphones in the past. Many of you may have done, some of you may not have done. So now I'm not really sure how well this sort of thing works, but I'm going to do some sound tests for you just so you can hear what it sounds like. I must say, the one bit I haven't tried is making a phone call with it. Well, the phone calls I had to take were fairly important, so I didn't want to obviously chance it on people not being able to hear me and me not being able to hear them very well. So I'll give you the sound when it turns on. Let's see if this works. I didn't hear anything there. It is on though, and it's now connected. So you get a blue light on the side there. It also has a red light around the outside of this ring when, I think that's when it's pairing, when you turn it on, turn it off. But yeah, very subtle. You can't really notice it. Let's put some music on for you. I'll do it as loud as it will go as well. So, yeah, this is decent enough tune. Oh, that changes the tracks. Yeah, so if you press the button, you get a change of track. If you hold it, it does the volume until you hear the beeps. Oh, you're not going to play now, are you? Please play. So while we wait for that, the weather was nice and now it's gone cloudy. So I'm very disappointed. Okay, we'll scrap YouTube music then and go for a song I've actually got on my phone. It decided it didn't want to connect for whatever reason. Go on then, we'll play some of this. So this is literally the loudest it will go, I'm led to believe. Yeah, literally that's the loudest. It's not bad. It's definitely, you know, I'll put these on now and you can see how much bleed there is. So yeah, don't know how much light you could tell or not, and then you just press the button, and just got a Chinese lady's voice when it turns on and turns off. So obviously my belief is that this is probably a derivative of a Chinese Bluetooth headphone. Not that there's an issue with that at all, but just something to be aware of, you know, when you consider the longevity of it. But it feels very nice. And for £10, I don't really know. You just can't go wrong, to be perfectly honest. They had another sale on it today, lightning sale on Amazon for £9.30. And, well, it's worth just taking the punt on. I mean, you know, if they only last you 6 months, it's still not terrible. And as long as it's one of those things, as long as I'm a firm believer in, as long as you take good care of your stuff, you know, it will last. So, and really, where do they fit in? I mean, obviously my Marshalls, which are here, for Comparative is what I've been using previously, or what I normally use. You know, obviously they're a bit smaller, very much more on ear. These, you know, obviously have a much larger service area and bigger drivers, but the sound quality from these are absolutely incredible. Probably one of the best headphones I've used, Bluetooth headphones I've used anyway. And, you know, if you want these, you're spending over £100. And is it worth the price difference with these? You know, I could quite happily just use these from now on if I didn't have the Marshalls, for example. So, and just for comparison, those of you that have watched my Koshin each headset Bluetooth headphone videos, you know, they're aesthetically a lot crisper. The sound quality is very much the same as the B3505s and better than the 3506s. The criticism with this, obviously, is it could do with being louder. The bass is not brilliant, but the volume never gets to a point where it gets distorted or, you know, it feels crackly or anything of the sort. The Bluetooth range as well is very adequate. You know, I can have my phone in one room, I can be 2 rooms away, and it's still fine. So pretty much on par with the Marshalls. The only thing I did find was if my hand was over the corner of my phone, where the Bluetooth module is, this would struggle to pick it up. But if my phone was over, obviously the side with the light is where the Bluetooth module is kept. If my phone was in my other pocket, on the other side, no issues. So, you know, outdoors the range is significantly cut down, but I never found. It was just one occasion while I was waiting, just out and about. I was just messing around on my phone, and that's when I noticed it. So yeah, on the rare occasion, you know, that there's a lot of interference there, then it will struggle. But no more than anything else in its price range. No more than anything up towards and around the £50 mark. These are going to be just as adequate. Anyway, I've gone on for too long. I don't know if I've missed anything out. I do hope I haven't. But if you have got any questions about it, or you want to know any more of my thoughts on it about these headphones, let me know. in the comments, and I will endeavour to get back to you. I should say, just for full disclosure, sometimes I don't get a notification about comments, so if I don't see it and I respond to it like 3 months later, then I apologise. But yeah, leave them down below and I will answer whatever you need answering. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.